Hey guys, it's Age of Mythology here, recording for the umpteenth time the finale of Age of Mythology Gold Edition Golden Gift, Loki's Temples. I said umpteenth time because I'm trying to get an okay seed for Loki's Temples. If you go watch the extended edition, which I highly recommend you do, and watch the first 4 minutes of Loki's Temples, you'll see why. I'll give you the basics, but pretty much no one knows how Loki's Temple's timer works. It's completely bloody random. There's nothing in the scenario editor that suggests otherwise. But attacks can happen anywhere between 4.5 minutes of game time to 14 minutes of game time. And that just makes it extremely inconsistent on how to beat the level. Because 4.5 minutes is not enough time to defense, but anywhere after about 5.5, you stand a chance. But anything before that, you essentially give up unless you use two exploits, one which I consider absolutely bullshit. I will not accept it as a victory, and the other one is the only time I'd consider it acceptable. You got the diplomacy bug, which means he can't attack you at all. Again, that's not legit. I don't consider it a legit victory. It's stupid. And the other is to use two flaming weapon god powers at once. Now, doing so means any unit you own and any future unit you train will always have a flaming weapon stack buff. And the reason why I see this as somewhat legit is because you still have to beat the level, you still have to face down armies of Loki's minions, you're not getting not attacked. And that's why I consider that more legit than the diplomacy bug. So, like I said, I've been trying to record this 50 times, trying to get a 6 to 7 minute timer, because that's where I consider it being anyone can do the level just fine. Otherwise, if you need to keep resetting the seed just so you can attempt the level, guys, reset the game or reset the mission, and you got to keep trying, because unfortunately there is no consistent timer to it. And that's all I can say. If you want a more detailed explanation, please go watch the extended edition video. The playlist link is in the description. Let's get started.
We have entered Loki's mountains, Brother Eitri. We must be cautious. There it is! The great golden boar! Loki's minions may defend it, but it belongs to Freya. Come, we'll raise an army and fight to take the beast back.
You make it sound so simple, Brock. You make it sound so simple. Alright, so our goal is to destroy 4 temples before Loki's minions attack us, as well as try to get a solid defense out at the same time, which is not easy in the best of times. Send your units down here, send the dwarves up here to the gold mine, all of them along with the ox car, and get the pickaxe upgrade. Get 2 Hersirs, 1 ox car, and 1 dwarf. And when Eitri speaks, he'll try to go back to his old position. Don't let him. Now, destroy this temple. Now, we can only get 1 dwarf early on, because, obviously, we don't have enough gold, and we need these 2 Hersirs to help us in our defense. Now, the upgrade, the Hersirs will help us generate favor that we need to train 2 frost giants for the early defense. Make sure the dwarves are on repeat train. I would also get the next ox cart ready to go, actually, so you can get ready to use food. Alright, send the dwarves to go first, so we get the Einherjar's attention. I'm going to send the Hersir over. No, don't kill the poor elk. And send the raiding cav to go deal with the temple. Alright, make sure dwarves are on retrain again. So I'm going to send the ox cart down here. And now the Ulsark that we got, we need to build another longhouse. Alright. Now, Eitri got hurt pretty hard, so the next time we attack the next temple with more guards, we need to send Brock in first. And the reason we're using these guys, is because they'll just regenerate health, and Hersirs don't, even though Hersirs will do more damage to the, enemies that we have to deal with. Start training throwing axemen. And make sure you get at least 6 villages maybe on wood, before putting the rest on food that you get, that we have over here. Alright, so guys, please don't get stuck. Alright, we also need to build a temple, so we can stop training throwing axemen for 1 more time until we build a temple. Alright, now we're going to send Brock in first, followed by the other heroes. Let's build up the temple, because we've got enough resources now. And we want to have our raiding cav help here, because we need to kill these guys quickly, and there's 3 of them, not just 2. Alright, go in. And while they'll do not as much damage, it's still important to do some damage. Alright, so now we got more than enough on wood for now. cast Great Hunt twice to get the elk primed. You very likely always lose one of the heroes, but you'll always revive him back anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we need to start training Ulsarks as well as throwing Axemen. We can also get our first Frost Giant. And by the end of it, when we take the last temple, we'll be able to get the second one. Gonna assign these guys to control group. Alright, we can get hunting dogs as well, which is going to be somewhat important for us. Alright, there's our first Frosty. Oh, please, don't get blocked. I was wondering why wood felt like it was coming in slow. We think it has something to do with the scout with the way the enemy attacks, but we haven't been able to pin it down. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's a very weird thing. Yeah, so we still need to get our military up. We are pop capped, we need to get some housing. Try to build houses next to the barracks, because this will help take the enemy's attention. They'll kill your units first, but then your military buildings can still produce. So once we deal with the Einherjar, we're going to send our heroes back, so they're not going to be attacking the temple. We want to put them on alt+S so they stand ground, because we can't stand ground in the command panel. I'm going to send Brock to the pond. I'm going to send Eitri to the little pond over on the other side of the pond over there. So we did lose one Hersirs, but that's not too bad. They did their jobs. So this will get us our second flaming weapons power. We need to get more housing. Alright, we need to put the rest on wood again, because we need to get more throwing axemen than food. So 7 on food for now is fine. Alright, the Nidhogg attacked Eitri. That's very good, very good. And we should get enough in time to deal with the opposing army. So we just want Eitri to stand ground here and absorb and keep fighting with the well, not fight. But the army's actually going for him too, so that's actually bad. But in a way it's good because the army's sort of split. So we're going to use flaming weapons 1, and we're going to start hitting the enemies over here. And we can deal with most of the army. We might train one Hersirs from the temple to help. Guys, attack, please. Alright, he's attacking Brock now. That's even better for us. And have the Ulsarks just focus down the Giant. And while the Throwing Axe takes care of the Nidhogg. So we actually got a really good seed as far as I'm concerned. We're going to get copper weapons, and we're going to get medium infantry. We can afford to do so as well. We're also going to get the hand axe upgrade. Because they'll upgrade to champions very quickly, and we need to deal with that. Alright, so now we need to get more on food. So we're going to use those berry bushes down there. Going to get husbandry. And you can see we're pop capped again, so let's get some housing up. I want to get Berserker Gang for the Ulsarks. And medium infantry as well. So now we've lost our raiding cav, and I don't plan on training anymore, so we're going to re-sign our control groups, get another Frost Giant when I can afford it. And we're going to put our Dwarves back onto our defensive, because we don't have to have them stand ground for the Nidhogg anymore. So that's good for us. Alright, so we've got medium, and we've got the first blacksmith upgrades, which is good. Or the Dwarven Armory. We need to get another house, and here comes another attack. Wow, you missed all those axes, huh? Alright, I want to get another Frost Giant, if I can afford to do so. But if they come trickling in like this, take advantage of it. Kill them before the main army arrives. And you want to be just max. You want to keep training dwarves. You want to have max dwarves. It's very important to have max dwarves in this mission. Yeah, if they keep trickling in like this, it's just to your advantage, because eventually these will be heavies and they'll become champions. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to start securing this other area where the town center is. And the reason I want to secure it as early as I can is because we don't actually get a lot of gold. We have one extra medium gold mine down here, one extra up here, but we only have 2 easy secure little ones up here. And this one's about to run out, pretty much. So we're going to get shaft mine because we need a lot of gold, and we want to build a hill fort as soon as we can. We will want to build a market too, so we can start trading with this one. And the goal is we want them to focus up here, pretty much. So you guys were food gatherers. Alright. No, guys, please, stop chopping. I don't want you to chop. And we're nearly pop capped. So we're going to build a hill fort here. When I get the resources. Oh, looks like we're going to attack first. So we're going to have to deal with that. I have the throwing axeman hit there, throwing axeman. Let the Ulsaks deal with the raiding cav. Although, if they just come difficult, just hit them with more throwing axemen. We need to actually just train farms now. And we need to get these wood gatherers over here. I'm going to train two of them over there. We actually need to get a market very badly. We're just lacking resources now. So we're going to just stop training throwing axemen until I get enough wood. Guys, get over there. Stop getting stuck on the dwarves. So yeah, this is the concerning part. Just, like, I think I got nearly max dwarves. I got max dwarves at this point, and I'm still lacking in so many resources because I'm trying to move and adjust everyone. I want to get one hill fort at least to help. Yep, I'm aware. So until we get all the resources required for more farms, we're just going to put them on wood over here. To keep them away from our main. Alright, I want to get another frost giant. Too bad we don't have a healer. Kind of sucks that we don't. Now, the reason why I'm not getting copper shields is because, again, no Norse really does it, except for the towers and buildings, so we don't really need it, at least until later. Oh, here comes another attack. I want to try to get copper mail. And this time with a tower, it will help a bit. Like, even just arrows coming out and hitting targets will do some good damage. Keep the throwing axemen near the towers, just so they got some good support. Kill the Hersirs so they don't do more damage to your frost giants. Yeah, we need to start retraining throwing axemen again now. We need to start waypointing forward. We might even want to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Okay, so we got more than enough on each resource now. Gonna get Huntress's axe. And we're gonna go build a market from now. So we can build a market there. And we want to get that town center up soon. Now we still have flaming weapons, which is good if we get a little overwhelmed, we can use it to help defend. We're also gonna get a couple of barracks up here. So we can train fast, like we'll have reinforcements faster. We're going to build our second hill fort here. Alright, so we're going to stop training from here now. And start training from here. You can keep the training coming from both if you want. Because eventually it'll, like, you know, it'll help with a critical mass. But, I mean, I wouldn't bother. If you want, build more longhouses. In fact, I recommend it. But we do need to get the town center up to prepare for our next gold. There is a bunch of we're gonna send one of the ox carts over where the next gold mine is, just so our dwarves can prepare. I'm surprised they haven't upgraded to heavies yet. I think they'll upgrade to heavies soon. Like I said, the AI is bloody weird. But even if they didn't, I mean, this amount of critical mass you can still defend as long as you're quick enough. So I kind of want to get heavies next or a next upgrade. I think I'll get bronze weapons first. Yep, there's the champion upgrade I was worried about. Now, I don't have crenellation, so cavalry's not going to be as affected. I'm going to cast flaming weapons here, because my army is a little split, and I just want this army done and dusted. And I'm going to transfer a few of these dwarves on wood over to the gold over here. Actually, no, I think I'm going to keep them. How many do I have? 14, 17, and 9. Okay, I'm going to transfer a few food gatherers. So I might get one tower just so I can get crenellations up. Because they'll train, because I got throwing axemen as a mass, they'll keep coming with raiders, and getting crenellations is just a good thing. Gonna get a couple of ox carts, even just a couple early on will help. Yeah, as you can see, that gold's running out. Alright. Do want to get the economic upgrades as well, because they are kind of important. Alright, we're definitely going to get another barracks, and I'm going to have this one train more Ulsarks. Alright, can I get any other economic upgrade? I can get quarry. And I can also get irrigation. I could have gotten irrigation. Now I can. Alright, start mining. So yeah, you're not going to get a lot of gold, about 30 gold from where we placed it, but again, it's important that we just get as much as we can. Alright, we need to get the crenellations upgrade next, that's important. But, like, if it comes down to getting upgrades or having your army big, guys, you're probably better off getting your army big, just so you can hold off the waves of units that'll arrive. Hey! We definitely need to get the farming upgrades, too. We need our heroes at the front helping to absorb damage. Alright, so we're finally getting crenellations, which will help against the raiding cav. And we definitely need to get the farming upgrades next. We need to get flood control, which is going to be expensive. So yeah, the goal, you have to take your time, guys, and you have to sit an hour away to do this. And you need to accept the fact you're going to lose this until you get an okay seed. Alright, so there's the rest of our gold. We're going to send these ones down to this medium gold mine down here. See, I'm lacking in practically every other resource. But hopefully the lull in the fighting will give me enough. We're going to get food and we're going to get wood, so that's good. But we have no gold, and we need gold to train throwing axemen. We need gold to train anything, really. So we just need to get as many ox carts as we can too. And have just a trade line going. Because this won't be enough, and this won't be enough. There, like I said, there's 3 more gold mines here, but on the way there's a couple more temples with undermine, some with trolls, some with Einherjar, and they'll be mining from that gold too. So if you take that gold, they will actually send their army there to stop you as well. So before you get that, you want to have your army well equipped. You want to be able to fight them, you know, as best as you can. Alright, so we're finally starting to mine gold again. Excellent. But yeah, our army's getting slightly smaller and smaller now, and we just need to get bigger and bigger. We might need another hill fort just to, like, hit them harder again. Alright, I'm gonna try to get heavies now, because that's the next big upgrade for us. Alright, I want to get flood control though. Let's get flood control. Secure our last food upgrade, because it's going to be... we just need to farm as much as we can. Bosu I don't think we're going to really need for now. I kind of want to get coinage. Let's make these ox carts go fast. But yeah, like I said, slow going, guys. Slow going. But it can be done. Can be done without the diplomacy exploit. And that's what matters. Even without the flaming weapons one, too. You can use Ballista. I mean, Ballista do some decent damage with the amount of troops they've got, but I wouldn't do it. They're expensive and you need a mass of them. And for like one Ballista, you can get like 3, maybe 4 throwing axemen, really. Alright, we're getting close to population cap again, so then our resources will build up. Of course, now they choose to attack. Kind of want to make them fight around all the hill forts. We're definitely going to have... That's why we got 2 barracks training Ulsarks and only 1 training throwing axemen, because we're always going to have a lot of throwing axemen, because they're in the back line fighting.
A hero has fallen.
Alright, yeah, we definitely need to get the heavy upgrade. Alright, we're gonna buy our way to it. Because it just needs to be done. We need, like, the sooner our troops are more better equipped, the better for us. Because then we can fight without taking as much losses. So now we need to also get our armory upgrades. I really, really want to go clean out some of the other myth units. I mean, we could get a Valkyrie to heal our units. I do forget about that. So I'm just going to train a few Hersirs when I get the opportunity to. Just because it'll help with the... help cleaning out with those. And we can probably slowly make our way to the gold mine. Alright, so now we got heavy. We are running out of wood. And there's a bunch of wood up here we can make use of. But yeah, that's something else we've got to consider. Alright, so the next thing we can get is probably bronze mail to help our defense, keep our units alive longer. Or we can go for iron weapons to deal more damage. Alright, let's put another hill fort here. Alright, forget about it. Forget about it for now. Yes, that's it, just trickle them in. Alright, here comes the army. Come on, guys, get in there. Try to focus down the throwing axemen with your hill forts, because they're your more, like, your biggest opponent. If you think you're in trouble and you have the resources, you can also just like train Giles and shit. I might get 1 ballista just to help. Won't be the biggest difference, but you never know. Alright, I need to get Winter Harvest. That's another upgrade I'm forgetting for my farmers. And that's a pretty big upgrade. So we're out of gold here now, which is not good. So I'm just going to go make them assign to chop wood. And I need to send these heroes. So where are my Hersirs? I need to get these Hersirs and the Dwarves. And a few Ulsarks, and we need to go clean out these temples down here so we can try to take that gold. Same time, I need to try and get more ox carts just coming in. And there'll be a watchtower as well that we have to deal with. So much wood, but so little gold. Okay, so there's our next gold. Take out these trolls and the temple. We're gonna get signal flares so we can see the army coming further away too. We're gonna have the Ulsarks to take out the temple. Sorry, not the temple, the tower. And we should be able to hold this off just fine. Oh crap, we're running out of gold. There we go. Yeah, we'll hold that off just fine. And we got our next set of gold that we can use. And the last gold I was mentioning, it's around here. But it's close to their base, so I don't want to take it until I'm ready to take it. So it should be up here. Oh, they've taken one of them already. So what we're going to do is we're going to wall this off. We're not going to attack them, we're just going to wall them off. And then we're going to build like a tower here, just so it annoys them. So we're going to send our heroes back. Alright, we can get a few more ox carts. Like, I'm not getting a good transfer rate for wood. Alright, we'll just build a tower. They'll probably cast Undermine as well at some point. This tower will just help kick them off. Come on. Alright, I do have too much wood, so what I'm going to do is do that. And we got the champion upgrade kicking in now. And this should hopefully keep them away from the gold. For now. Hello, they're mining this gold now, and this is my gold. Build it on tower here. But once champion kicks in, we're going to have a much better chance at fighting him now. Get away from my gold! Alright, we can slowly get ready to push for the next town center. And then we can secure all that gold that we need. So just gonna build up a bit more of a mass, and we're gonna build another hill fort, couple of hill forts. So we're gonna forward waypoint our way here. And we're gonna build the hill forts here and here. There's our last temple that we need to deal with, which should be another undermine power. Oh man, they made us work for it. So there's undermine for the wall. Because he's trying to free up his gold. And we kind of want to make sure they don't go around. So we're going to try to get their attention. So they don't go for our gold. We're going to build a couple of longhouses closer so we can enforce better. Hopefully they come this way and not go down. Yeah, okay, they're coming this way, that's good. And we want to fight under both our hill forts, not just one, so... Alright, we're getting a stockpile of resources now, so we want to get the big upgrades for us from the armory. And because now that they cast Undermine, we're going to rebuild our walls, and we're going to take these 2 large gold mines, and that's going to be good. We're going to be set for gold for the rest of the game. There's also a relic here, and we're going to get it. I think that one's dynamically done as well. Alright, so we're going to clean out this. We're going to clean out this army. I'm going to start mining gold. I'm going to have Ulsak go rebuild the wall. Alright, come on. Come on, guys, you need to get in there. Raiding Cav! So we might lose, Dwarf. Alright, we might lose a couple of Dwarves. Let's get them over here. I'm gonna rebuild that tower. We're actually gonna upgrade the walls too, so they don't get any, you know, ideas. All right, let's build the town center. So we also have another avenue of attack. Alright, we're also going to get the town center upgrade that provides us extra pop. And we're also going to get masons to protect our buildings from, you know, we're going to make them healthy. Or resistant to attack. And we're going to get out, we're going to start pushing them hard out now. Can still even get more upgrades on top of that. Now is the time to get copper shields because we'll have to deal with a few towers. And we want to keep our units alive, obviously, as long as we can. Alright, so let's start pushing. We're going to cast Undermine on the second row of walls. We're also going to build a temple now too, just so we can also make use of our favor. And yep, there it is. Cast it. Get rid of the walls. And go for the tower. And we don't want to stop training until we establish more longhouses close up. And then we stop training so we'll have, you know, more forward units. And we want to destroy the military buildings. That's important. When we get to his base, we need to destroy the military to slow them down. Wow, we're getting low on wood. Okay, now's the time to buy bowsaw. Might even be worth sending him to the next line of trees while we have a lull in fighting. Because we're using a lot of resources right now to fight. And don't forget to also build more hill forts to help. Oh, there's the army. They went through the other wall. Alright, so now if they do go for your gold miners, that's why we have a gate. We can just walk them through and protect them. And they'll have to walk around again. And as you can see, they're going for it. This looks like that's exactly what they're doing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drag them through. And what can they do? Nothing, that's what. Gonna get a frost giant, and we're gonna get the upgrade at the base. Why the hell are the two throwing axemen over there? We can also get Levy Longhouse, but at this point I think it's just worth training more, or building more longhouses. Alright, start training from these ones. We're gonna stop training from these three behind. They're no longer worth doing. If we do lose dwarves, we can just rebuild them from this one. Put them on gold. Now, Eitri and Brock do need to be alive, guys. So, if they disappear off the map because, like, you build over them, you're going to have to restart. Or you can just do it and say, you know, I made it to the end, but one of them has disappeared. So, I'm just going to keep playing. But, yeah, let's destroy these buildings in our way. Build a hill fort. Build another longhouse. We need every man up and running. So make sure you have like no population spared. Make sure they're all doing something. Like I said, we shouldn't have to worry about gold, but I'm going to get one more just to secure. Alright, and our army's big enough that we don't have to worry about too much. Guess the power of the Norse, eh? Alright. Just gonna push forward. Don't be afraid also to get a few battering rams just to deal with their buildings too. I'll get rid of that. Now we got more than enough resources. We're gonna get Hammer of the Gods. Get rid of this. Deal with this army. And look at our army just wreck them now. Oh, we finally ran out of gold over there. That giant. Alright, push forward. There's our first longhouse that we need to kill. There's a hill fort. Come on, guys, forward. Look at all that military. Let's get these longhouses up as well. Don't make sure they're like not doing nothing, guys, because if they are, it's wasted manpower. We can cast Undermine on these hill forts, but it's not going to kill them. It's just going to do some damage over time, because otherwise that would be too overpowered. Send our frost giants again over here. Guys, why? Kind of ordered you over here. Let's go. We actually need to get some throwing axemen now. We got more of those resources. Slowly breaking through. So you do have to destroy the town center before you get the next objective. Guys, that's a useless building. Attack the temples. Why are they rallying over there? Rally over here, come on. Ah, that's why. I'm just gonna delete those ones. So Forest Fire is actually useful here, so we're going to keep it for now, because we need to use it to reach the end a lot easier. Take care of the town center, and take care of whatever other military buildings you see. They all need to disappear. Get rid of them all. Don't give them a chance to rebuild. Whatever spare resources you get, just get more upgrades. There is another town center there. It's not really necessary unless you want to, you know, go nuts with your population. But yeah, try not to let them rebuild. So if you see any military, just kill it so they don't rebuild. Building a town center will probably prevent them from trying to build around the area too, which is nice. Alright, so now we need to move forward. Just let a small contingent deal with that, and we're just gonna move forward. Another relic here. I didn't get that other relic I mentioned, did I? The one down there. We need to get Brock and Eitri over here. Now, if you destroy small shrines like this, they'll drop a relic. It's not strictly necessary, though. As you can see, they're trying to rebuild. That's why we kept some small forces back there. Look at them. Look at all those gatherers. And that should be everything we need for the rest of this. Oh my god, I can finally say that it's about to end. Jesus, like, I have tried about 20 attempts on this level alone just to get... Like, it didn't even take me that long to get a tier spawn, like I mentioned. That only took me like 3-4 tries. But this one took me 20 tries to get a decent, like, seed, just to show that you can do it when you're attacked at around 6 minutes. It just took so long. So we're going to push forward till we see the tree line so we can burn it down. So yeah, those are the 4 god powers you get for destroying temple, and you can get 2 of each. So now he'll cast Walking Woods again here. And this is where we just burn them. It's like, he casts Walking Woods so you can get through. But you can also burn some of them. Now, I don't believe you can actually burn... you could burn that one, but that's about it. It's annoying when he casts Walking Woods here, and he just, like, starts massacring your dwarves. Because you can't get a good chunk of wood, because, like, your small wood line up here is just so annoying to use. Alright, so we're breaking through. You can potentially actually kill Skull if you're quick enough, I think, but, good luck trying to get that. Oh, they rebuilt the hill fort. Just have that Frost Giant take care of it. But yeah, we've won. We can't lose from here. Just break that wall, and we get the ball back. Nah, see, he's too quick. And then we get Brock and Eitri in there, and that's it! Victory is ours! Look how fast they retrain, though, see what I mean? Alright, get Brock and Eitri in there. And GG! I think it was quicker than the extended edition, too. Holy shit. Then that's it, guys!
And so Brock and Eitri recovered their magnificent beast and offered it to Freyr, who was quite pleased with the brothers' invention. Loki, the trickster, was beaten. Years later, the dwarves would cross his path again. But that's a tale for another day.
And we certainly know what tale that is. But I can gladly say I've done this 96 level bullcrap done. 48 from extended and 48 from this. But we are done. No more content as far as I'm concerned, guys. I am sorry. I don't want to do custom campaigns. I don't want to do anything else. If they make an extra definitive edition or something of this, I'll consider coming back to it, which means very likely. No, there will also not be a Chinese campaign. I am sorry. I will refuse to do it. I just will not do it. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, it's a buggy piece of crap, and I'm not going to touch it. It's literally that simple. Alright? Going forward, I'm going to take a bit of a break for the next week, because I need to just make sure my storage is all sorted out. It's getting there, and plus I got some stuff I got to do in real life, but next week my other project will start, and that won't take me longer than a couple of weeks, really, but it might be my final project I upload until next year. It depends on what I'm going to do after that project. Because for the next one after that, I have to do a bit of research. I have to do a bit of practice, obviously, before I do that stuff. And, yeah, so that'll be something separate. But another project will come straight after this in about a week. I can probably get started on recording some early of its stuff now, but until then, I think it's just better to wait and get everything done as it's done, and just wait for my real life stuff to pass. But thank you very much, guys, for joining me on this journey of completing the campaigns twice on both editions, and I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, drop me that like, drop a sub. I stream on Twitch nearly every day. Go follow me at twitch.tv/majorfoley. It's free. If you want to help, just follow me, but you don't want the notifications, you can always follow me on Twitch and then click the bell to say I don't want the notifications. Same with YouTube if you want. But I hope to see you guys there. I'll catch you guys another time.